What's up with the people? What's up with the weebles? Hey, finesse. Y'all know what the hell we about to do. Y'all know what we about to do. How you doing, big bro?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly, sir.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay.
You got me?
Yep.
Okay. Finesse.
How you like that thumbnail?
I love it, man. I love it. You see how I put the little stop drinking the Kool-Aid on him for it. But so me and Big Bro gonna come in here and talk for a little bit before he gotta go to sleep. And we was on our call this morning and this afternoon. And after the call, I'm talking to Big Bro and I'm like, Big Bro, like, how do we? Because there's moments in time in history, in American history, where Black people are really setting crossroads, where it's like we gonna sink or swim. We gonna accept we gonna accept the fate that we have in America. Or are we gonna do something about it? And this is one of those times. Like what's going on with the presidency right now in America, this is the perfect time to really, really start are people to actually get on board with the movement that's just for Black people, not American people, not the world. No, 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 no. Something that's just for Black people. And I'm always wrecking my brain trying to say, well, how we gonna get these people? Because when we talking, we'll get a bunch of likes, a bunch of yeah, yeah, amen, ashe. You right, brother. You right. Good job. I couldn't have said it better myself. But then when it's like, but y'all, we're actually working on changing this. Like, I don't just come and talk about our problems. I always leave the solution, either in my speech, in the link, all through my profile is the solution. We're actually doing something in Liberia. We are actually doing something for the future of our people in Liberia right now. Yesterday, we was on a call with Liberian men and women, talking about the future of Black people. That's what I be talking about. I'm not talking about anything else. I do not care about politics here. The only reason why I care about politics here is because we're going to be more hurt by what's happening. That's it. I want us to be focused on the future. And America is not the future for Black people. Whether we want to come to grips with that or not, America is not the future for Black people. It is not. And I'm going to have Big Bro break down another thing that's in this Project 2025. And it disgusts me so much because when they show us their agenda, we go crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're trying to take DEI. Oh my God. 2025. They're going to be letting the police do this. They're going to be doing this. Nobody is telling us that why don't we have our own project something? Hello? Hello? Why don't we have our own project something? And then it gets even better. When people come up here telling you that we do have something, we do have something, we have a project of our own. All you have to do is get on board. You hear, yay, 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 and nothing. No action. Won't donate $1. Literally, won't donate $3 for the future of your people. But when Trump then starts saying that they doing something, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gotta pull up our pants first. I agree with that, but that's beneath this conversation. That's beneath this conversation. Where you go, big bro? But I agree with you like that. The game bangers and all that, the like sloppy dress. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. What y'all think though? What y'all think? Somebody else tap in. Anybody? Everybody. I know Big Bro. Where you go, Holla? Where Big Bro go?
Oh, there he is.
Okay, he was connecting. But yeah,
Hey, we got
hopefully.
Sister Salima and Vic.
So yeah,
I love y'all.
I just see us in a world of trouble, and I don't see anybody being interested in changing that. It just seems like everybody's just like, well, whatever, whoever wins, I guess we just gonna do what they have us do. It's insane to me. Just insane to me. Y'all
You
can
know,
tap in.
We got to pull our pants up first.
That people, this is what we do. You heard my introduction, and one of the first comments was we got to pull our pants up first. That's what we deal with.
No,
I get what he's trying to say, but yeah, exactly, baby. Deflecting.
I
Exactly.
don't.
Look, even
I don't.
holla, even my woman gets it. Even look what she put. Deflecting. Deflecting. Exactly.
I
I
mean,
don't understand. You know what is? I guess I'm triggered when I see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
anybody who is saying anything about pulling up pants at this point,
they are so far out of the conversation that I don't know what to say. If that is a response that you actually typed out when we are talking about the fact that a cop walked into a black woman's house and shot her while she was down on her knees in her face, while he had a camera attached to his body, and your response is, pull up your pants first. She called the cops for help, and he shot her in her face. And your response to what we need to do right now to help black people is pulling up their pants. You gotta be out your mind.
Or
ridiculous.
No, it gets better. No, it gets better. You gotta listen. Or you can go to Hosea 4:6 or Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68, and everything will be figured out from there. Just so you know, open up your Bible and go to Hosea and Deuteronomy, and we'll be good. God.
Rather than saying, let's all pull our resources together and get away from these people, we're going to read the Bible and we are going to pull up our pants, and that's going to solve everything.
No, what's going to solve everything is if we vote for Trump. That's going to solve everything.
And let me say something, because I see women coming in and out. Big Bro had mentioned something, and he's been mentioning something the last month. Where's the young women who's for nationhood? Because it seems like all of our young women are either talking good or bad about Sexy Red, or are they just talking about relationships, or are they talking about the ass kicking that the black community is taking? I don't hear many young black women talking about we need to be developing something of our own. Where y'all at? Just something to say.
I've been asking that. Like, where's the female equivalent of Underrated Mind and Jabari?
Man.
Hey, Viv. Here's looking at you, Viv, who just came in. Because we talking about developing a nation of our own. They are chasing the men with sagging pants. Russ Perkins, you have officially been disconnected. Because you're getting on my nerves now.
No, they're not chasing.
Goodbye. We're not talking about him. He's gone. He's just gone.
Weird.
Yep, and he's gone. So we ain't got to worry about that no more.
Thanos glove.
Craziness.
Yeah, he'll be all right. You too, Bug. How you doing?
Donald Trump is pushing a policy. Donald Trump is pushing a policy that cops can be immune from police brutality, and black folks wants to put him in office.
So that cop that shot that woman in her own kitchen on the floor while she begged him not to shoot her, he would not be arrested right now. He would not be charged with murder right now because he would have qualified immunity. But y'all worrying about, first of all, why are y'all still voting? A black vote has never meant anything in this country. It's a pacifier to shut y'all up. If y'all don't get it by now, I don't know what else to say. And I'm to the point now where I'm done trying to explain these things to people who don't want to be educated or they don't want to grasp. Because at this point, I can't believe that you just don't understand it. It's willful ignorance, and I'm done trying to explain it to you all. And if you want to stay here, by all means, stay.
Yeah.
Stay. Enjoy it. Do not complain about what's happening to us.
Serious question. Hold on. I want to talk to the people coming in here. Why are y'all not talking about this? For real. Like, why are y'all just coming in here and not talking about this? Because I know if we was talking about we're indigenous, or we was talking about interracial relationships, y'all would have shit to say. We're talking about the future of our people, something that's very real and tangible. Why are y'all not interested in this? Seriously, y'all. The fuck is wrong with y'all? How is this not very exciting to y'all? Either way, either y'all upset that we talking about it, or y'all like super excited to get down with it. How are you guys so neutral when it comes to the future of yourself? Like, seriously, how are you so fucking neutral? Damn. How about that, Tarja? Tarja, you who I've been wanting to talk to, Tarja. Y'all see the Tarja? She been like commenting on my stuff, and she looks like a young, beautiful chocolate sister. And I'm like, we need some young sisters speaking this stuff too. Fear ain't gonna get us anywhere. You're right. I call it cowardice. Go ahead, big bro.
I think I would probably faint if I saw a young black woman talking about land infrastructure and nationhood. I would probably faint. I would need medical attention.
Do you remember in one of your comments, Tarja, I commented to you and I said you could help more than you even realize just because who you are. Seriously. One, because men are stupid. We're really dumb. If we see a beautiful woman, we're going to listen. Then if we see a beautiful woman talking about land, infrastructure, and nationhood, guaranteed black men to be like, damn, if sisters like that, see, because we don't understand that. We don't understand that women love leaders. We don't get that people, reason why the men with money and cars get the women, because women see that as power. That's all. That's all. Even when my little ass be just talking about power, y'all don't know what my DM look like and my inbox be looking like. Like, it's stupid because women are attracted to power. So why are black men not all over saying, hey, y'all, we gonna build something for our own people? Guaranteed the women would flock. But we so busy talking about how bad women are because they not bowing down to us. And why would they bow down to us when we're offering them nothing but dick? Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
I don't think you should be sorry. I think that we're all at the point where we are completely and totally fed up. And that reaction is warranted because we could scream it from the rooftops, but people want to talk about Sexy Red and this one and the other one because it takes no brain power, no accountability, all of the things that you need to build a nation. Talking about Sexy Red gives you the opposite. So it is what it is.
Yo, Salima.
Yes, brother.
I've been hearing people tell me, oh, why do you talk about relationship stuff on your profile and you don't talk about other stuff? You know why? Because people ignore everything else that I'm talking about and focus on the relationship. If I didn't talk about relationship stuff, nobody would be going to my page. Nobody seems to care about the Liberia Leadership Academy. Nobody cares about land infrastructure nationhood. Nobody cares about Liberia is the nation state. If I start talking about that, all of a sudden, all these people that are saying that I should talk about something else are nowhere to be found. Strange, huh?
Very.
That needs to be recorded and shared over and over again because those are the facts.
Controversy sells.
Absolutely.
Tarja understands.
Yeah, people are more attracted. As much as we've been talking
Tarja understands.
Infrastructure nationhood.
That's right.
As much as we've been talking about Liberia, as much as we've been talking about the Liberia Leadership Academy, all of these mental giants have focused on Donald Trump as the solution to our problems.
Don't just get Donald Trump out of office and we're gonna be fine, guys. Everything's gonna be fine.
Easy.
You give me an option of Haagen-Dazs or Baskin Robbins, and those are options that you gave to me, and I got to pick between the two. Yes. What if I don't like either one? What if I reject the options that you're giving to me? Because whenever I talk about Joe Biden, people say, "Oh, you support Donald Trump." Then when I talk about Donald Trump, they say, "Oh, you a Joe Biden person." It's like I don't give a fuck about either one of them niggas. And let me tell you something. This is the reason why you should be embarrassed to call yourself a Democrat is this. In 2020, they ran Joe Biden because the whole purpose of running Joe Biden was to defeat Donald Trump. Joe Biden said when he got in, he was a one-term president. So what does that mean? That means the only reason he got in was to set up the Democrats so they can set up their next candidate, groom their next candidate to run for office. In 4 years, who did they groom?
Nobody.
Nobody. And now they're in a position where they caught this guy, and it ain't even about Biden. Biden is suffering from age. There's no shame in that. It's not that I have a big problem with Biden. I got a big problem with the Democrats and the Democratic establishment. Because for 4 years, they could have groomed someone to run against Trump. Anybody that was competent can beat this guy. But what did they do? They hitched their wagon to a guy who's an octogenarian to be president for another 4 years where they know that he's not going to last. And these are the people. And then watch what's going to happen. Because of Democratic incompetence, Donald Trump will get in office. And then what they're going to do? They're going to blame the voters. We were incompetent, but y'all should have backed us anyway. Fuck out of here, man.
And here's why it doesn't make sense too, right?
This whole thing is a joke.
Here's why what doesn't make sense is like people, the people who did register as Democrats, they wanted Bernie in like 2016 and 2020, right? You showed people that the whole voting process doesn't fucking matter in the first place because you ran Joe Biden. Everybody dropped off just to get Joe Biden the delegates to be the nominee. So you show people it doesn't matter what you vote for, right? So all of a sudden now when this shit happens, you want to face the consequences. You still want to blame the voters when you told us that we don't matter in terms of who we want as a candidate, right? So at this point, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because people keep saying, oh, the reason why the Republicans get in office is because their base is loyal to them. Yeah, because they are the bitches of their base. If they don't do what their base tells them to do, they're not even going to be up for being a candidate. Now compare that to the Democrats. Their base want progressive policies. Their base wanted Bernie Sanders. You know what they told their base? F you, get in line. And then you wondering why your base is not loyal to you? They do not fear their base. The Republicans fear their base. How do you think Donald Trump became the nominee in the first place? He came in and bogarted the Republican establishment. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah. He went and took all their lunch money.
Came in and bogarted and said, y'all is pussy.
And he was right.
And the base said, yeah, that's the type of guy we want. When the Democrats had the guy that they wanted, Bernie, what did they do? They bent the fucking knee to the Democratic establishment. They bent the knee to Joe Biden. They couldn't even get the person that they wanted to run against Trump. So this is what's going on is some Washington Generals Harlem Globetrotter shit. Because there's no way you can tell me that Trump is this extinction level threat when your solution to the problem was running the same old dude again for the next 4 years. He's not that big of a threat. There's no way you think that he's that big of a threat.
They could use him for midterms.
So I don't know what's going to happen now.
Whatever happens the next couple of years, they could blame it on him and get a few guys in for midterms.
Like he won.
Yeah, but my thing is, the Democrats are going to have a problem going forward. You know, who is going to vote for them and why? Why are you voting for a Democrat when you're just putting in a fucking lightweight Republican? They're not even going to push the policies that you want pushed. So what are you voting them in for? Oh, that's right. We don't want the Republicans to get in office. That's the Democratic mantra every election cycle. So basically, we're just going to play defense every election cycle. Don't let that guy get in. Vote for this, complete fucking moron who's not going to do anything to work in your interest. But at least that other guy won't get in.
Now you talking my language, big bro.
Winning strategy.
That's what we keep doing.
Winning strategy.
We keep on just going off the coattail. We keep going off the coattail of the winner instead of developing our own plan. And then when the winner sees us trying to win and say, wait a minute, y'all can't, we built all this. Y'all can't get to where we at. Then we get mad. It's like the craziest thing. You can't get mad at somebody who's developing for their people and then they say, we don't want y'all here. Just because we have in our mind that we're American and that everything's equal, when the truth come out, we like, wait, wait, what do you mean we can't get? It's like, motherfucker, you know what's going on and you don't want to do anything to change it. We are changing it. That's why we here, y'all. And that's why people just coming in and out. You know, at the end of the lives, it'd be like, it's 500 people. You know how it shows how many people come in and out. It's 500 people, 400 people. It's only a few who stay on, though. People just come in. Oh, they're not talking about what tribe they from. People come in. Oh, they're not talking about the Anunnaki. People come in. Oh, they ain't talking about the pyramids. People come in. They ain't talking about indigenous or they ain't talking about a blue pill. I don't want to hear it, man. It's not entertaining. Work is not entertaining. It's not. And that's
everybody talking about everything except the goddamn solution.
Right. That's not entertaining enough. That don't get us wet enough. That don't get us hard enough. Seriously.
And that's the reason why there's no young women pushing LIN or pushing nationhood, because I guess you got to get a rapper or something to talk about it, or R&B singer or something. You got to talk about it. Then they'll be interested in it.
Big bro, did you see the post I just posted with Muhammad Ali? It's a 1974 post, and he's sitting down with a white dude, and he's literally saying, what's your solution for black people? You don't think we should have a nation of our own, a land of our own, where we're governing our own? Guess how many people already didn't sit up there and liked it, said, amen, that's the one to listen to? This is what I deal with, big bro. Everybody here, mind you, this is from 1974. Muhammad Ali, the greatest, is saying, hey, we need to have our own land. We need to have our own nation. We need to have our own government. We need to govern ourselves. My page is going to be full of likes, full of hearts, full of comments. But then when I say, y'all, we're doing this right now, where y'all at? Like, where the fuck is y'all at?
Nowhere to be found.
It's crap. I literally, it just,
I know at the end of the day,
I was like, ooh, maybe they'll listen to Ali. Maybe they'll listen to him. No.
At the end of the day, I can say I put my money where my mouth is. I put my energy where my mouth is. At the end of the day, what else can I do? I can't force people to be involved. What else can I do? I can't force them to be involved. But people will get involved in some $1,100 Chris Brown photos, though. They'll get involved in that.
How about that?
Anything. They'll get involved in buying $1,000 worth of sneakers.
What you mean they messing with the lives?
They'll get involved in. But anything having to do with solutions, they don't want nothing to do with. And I'm talking about, I rarely see, like I said, young sisters. That's the demographic that I'm going to concentrate on. There are some young brothers who's interested, and some young brothers who's putting out content, and some young brothers who's actually pushing the message of land infrastructure nationhood. I'm just wondering, why is there no sisters pushing it? Young sisters. Jabari and underrated and Deontay's age and Mike's age.
Under 30.
Where are they?
Between 20 and 30.
Oh, the patriarchy must be stopping them.
And if y'all listening, whoever's listening right now, I want you to understand, anybody who on this live right now, you could probably go to any one of their profiles, follow them, look into their profiles. You might see the link to the BAIO, Save the State Liberia, Liberia Leadership Academy. Follow any of those links and come and get down with us offline. We're doing this to get your attention, and hopefully that your mind is thinking that maybe I should be doing something more than just looking at YouTube videos of people lighting fireworks, people shooting guns, people doing special tricks, booty shaking. Maybe I should put a little bit of time into the future of my people. Just a little bit. Like a little bit. Little bit. What's this? 1969, the PGA RNA, the Provisional Government of the Republic of New Africa. Yes, yo, that's a fact. And it still was birthed, and it's still, yeah. I did research on that, Mama Pearl. That was the thing. And I can't remember the leader of the organization name, but they tried to get Louisiana, Georgia, I want to say Mississippi. They tried to get them 3 states and say these should be the black country. And guess what? Black people want to stay with white people. That's why that failed. Like they went to NATO and everything. Like they tried hard. They didn't have the support from their own people. And of course, trying to do it in America was like not the smartest thing, but at least they tried to do something. But that was a real movement, something that needs to be going on right now. I'm with that. Just to show black people the opposition that we'll get from trying to have our own. Yeah.
And we need to talk about the fact. We need to talk about the fact that white people can't even secede from the Union here in America. There was a civil war to prevent that from happening. And you know what the good thing is, though? We don't have to do that because we already have a nation state. We just got to support it.
And guys, let me say this.
We don't have to up in America. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. But when you talk about we need new and young blood, yes, we do, Mama Pearl. Yes, we do. But when we talk about like having our own, I don't think we understand the like opportunity that we actually have to develop Liberia. That's all it takes. See, like For instance, now, if we was to all come together and be like, hey, y'all, let's go right now, I wouldn't bring my family to Liberia. Fuck no. Not at all. We'd be somewhere probably in East Africa, somewhere living really nice as we develop Liberia. But see, people don't want to do that work. People would just hear one bad thing and be like, no, I ain't going there. They ain't got that. Nah, I ain't going there. This happening. Yo.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Can't be.
Okay, so
No, go ahead,
I have a family member who lives in upstate New York.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Upstate New York. And she was counting down how many days they were without lights. I believe it was 7 days without lights. Okay? And then I have a friend in Nigeria. And they were without lights for about 10 days. And I make mention to this to say that New York State, one of the most expensive, supposed they're supposed to have some of the best infrastructure. They were without lights for the same amount of time as what they would call a third world country. So at what point do we realize that no matter where we are, all of the things that are happening in Liberia can happen in the United States because they don't take care of the infrastructure. So you go somewhere where you can build it up properly, make sure that you're able to maintain it and live where you don't have to worry about the police going into your home and shooting you in the face, where you don't have to worry about whether or not when your sons walk down the street, they're going to be beat, maimed, shot by the police. These are the things that we are working towards. And if that's not something that you are interested in, that is absolutely fine. But we need to do something, especially people with children. Like your children, 10 years, the way your children live right now, they will not be living the same way in 10 years. It's going to be way worse. Exactly. The bridge is falling down. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct.
Do you want your kids growing up under the threat of mass shooting? Especially as things are going to get worse. I
was talking to my 14-year-old niece and my 11-year-old nephew this weekend. And these people are very intelligent. I'm not just saying it because my niece and my nephew we were talking about this is the conversations that I have with them. And she made mention to the fact that she had to check her teacher because her teacher was saying things that she knew as a 14-year-old was absolutely inaccurate, and we have to make sure that our children are getting the proper information. We have to make sure that in this conversation, we talked about the fact that they are not teaching them what actually happened during slavery. I'm explaining to them the things that I had in 2024. I have to explain to children what happened during slavery because this is something that they're trying to hide from them. You need to be somewhere where you can teach your children whatever you want to teach their children. We don't have those rights here. Because if you live in Florida, you definitely, they're not going to teach your kids the real in the schools. Okay? I had to explain to them that their counterparts on the other side, the melanin deficient, they are teaching their children how to pew pew. They're teaching their children, target practice and all of those things. These are the things that the other people are teaching their children. And we are so far behind because we believe that after all that has been done to us, they are going to somehow wake up and love us, and they're going to stop mistreating us. I don't understand why you still have that notion in your mind. It's never going to happen. So we got work to do, but it's definitely something that we can do. Absolutely. There's a family who I think it was 4 sisters or 5 sisters and a brother, and they were all married. And one sister was a teacher, one sister was a chef, you know, so on and so forth. And one sister would cook all of the meals for the whole family. Every single meal that was those children ingested, their mother / aunt cooked. On Sunday, that sister, everybody would go to that sister's house for dinner, and they would collect their prepared meals for the week. One sister was a teacher. They would pack all of those kids up and take all of those children to that one sister's house, and she would teach all of the children. One of the males was a doctor. They said no one had ever touched their children that was not related to them. Nobody outside of their immediate family had ever touched, came in contact with their children. So we got work to do. We got work to do, because allowing these people to continuously mistreat and harm our children is insane. You have the Christian school, or the Christian boarding school that just let this young Black girl just wither away. And she complained and complained and complained, and she was in pain, and they just ignored it. And now she's gone. Our children should never be in those situations. No one should be able to touch our children. But in order for us to do that, we have to have our own country, our own government, our own infrastructure, our own school systems. We have to have our own. Welcome, Mama Pearl.
Greetings, greetings. How are you all doing? Hard be still. I'm loving everything I hear. I'm listening. I certainly agree with everything that I hear. And yes, the PGRNA, the Provisional Government for the Republic of New Africa, is still alive. You know, it seems like in all of our grassroots organizations, we are having some kind of problems that we seem to overlook. We forget to look at the hearts of the people that we have, you know, in leadership, or even that we bring amongst us, and we just continue to ignore them. We have some really wicked people amongst us that's been holding us down, you know, and we need to clean house before we can even get anything moving, because we've been doing this for so long, you know. And I can tell you, I remember, you know, just growing up in the country in South Carolina, parents, you know, sharecroppers, grandparents, the first of, you know, released from slavery in my lineage. You know, I remember everything. I'm very alert, you know. The 70s, you know, moving from that generation in the South straight to New York, right smack in the middle of the civil rights movements. I remember when those white women, you know, got the white Black women so excited to throw off their bras that they didn't know that they were fighting the white women's fight, because they were the ones who were being abused in their household. They were the ones who were wearing the pearl necklaces, and we didn't know what the pearl necklace was all about. And that's because their men were so nasty and filthy, they just discharged all around their necks. And they thought that was giving their wives a present. So they would rally against that, and we threw off our bras and we joined their fight. You know what I'm saying? And we still did. We did the same damn thing with this Black Lives Matter. We always looking to jump on someone else's fight instead of fighting for our home. You know, we have to fight for people who have the same cause that we have. Damn it, we've been put down for so long. Our homes are broken up. I saw when the men had to run out the house, when the fathers ran out the house in New York. I never saw that until I moved to New York City. When I was in South Carolina, every household had a mom and a dad. So when I got to New York City and I saw that, you know, the few fathers that were there, they had to run out because of the welfare system. You know, and we got, you're right, sister. We have to keep these people out of our lives. We have to pick up ourselves and go, the ones who want to go. You know, like I said, where the head go, the ass will follow, the rest will follow. And we have to do our work. We have to make sure that we're armed up. Our brother, the conquering line of Judah, told us to sell all that fancy crap and buy some swords. I mean that they're going to be these demons, these bodies that we're going to have to handle.
Mama Pearl.
Spiritual realm. Yes, sir.
Mama Pearl.
I know.
Please, no. I want you to keep going. I actually appreciate hearing from anyone who's older than I am, who's not on the same group, and let's just stay in line. Because you witnessed some truth that I've never found.
Amen.
You witnessed some actual racism that I will never see. So when I hear someone of age and who's being truthful and saying, no, we've been getting our ass kicked and we still getting our ass kicked.
Right.
Let's not act like something has really changed. I appreciate you. But what I want to say to you though, sis, is that I need you to be a part of us.
Of course.
You don't have to do nothing but come into the fold. So when we need to hear from the elder to show these people that no, it ain't just some, because people will just hear me and think that it's just me. They'll hear my big brother Hollis and think it's just him. They'll hear Sister Selena and think we're all just one person. Different. We need you. I'm serious. So don't just connect with somebody on here. Sister Selena would be good. Connect with her and come on.
Reciprocation. I need you as well. So we reciprocate. This is what life is all about. You know, you just can't need me and I ain't gonna get nothing back. I need you too. I love it.
Selena, if you could connect with her on here and then connect with her, please, that'd be awesome. Seriously, I love hearing your voice.
Yeah.
That is wisdom. Our
Wisdom do come with age. I don't care what they tell you. The more wisdom you should have. But let me tell you, our youth is that's why we need our young minds and body. You guys hadn't gone through and witnessed what we had. You all didn't have that fear that was instilled into so many of us. Can you imagine being grown men and women with children and you can't say anything and they say, you better not say nothing. You better not tell them I just came to your house and I raped your daughter. You better not say nothing. Can you imagine? That's why if you go now, you talk to a lot of the elders and they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. It was horrible. And I just noticed something on TikTok. TikTok had this challenge, I guess the Crown challenge, some crap like that about whether or not white women should wear braids. And I did a really nice little live and they cut it.
I'm sure.
They cut it. You know, I talked about the 9, the 6 ether, the coil hair. You know, I had to really tell them how, you know, my hair was fortunate enough. I could put it in any style, even theirs, but they can't put their hair like mine. They afraid it's gonna fall out, you know, and blah 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 blah. They cut it.
We have to understand that it is time for us to take a stand, unite, and stop worrying about what everybody else is doing.
We're Israel, man. This is the reason why. This is the reason why our brother is coming back. He's mad as hell. Coming back for his people. And he come back for vengeance for what these people have done. And they know it. They know it's time. We're getting everything back. It's coming back anyway. And they got to go through all this stuff to claim who we are because they know they still want to make us go through all this maritime marine kingdom BS to get our stuff back. You know what I'm saying? Because they said the maritime, I mean, listen, this is a spiritual world. I mean, Mama Pearl know a lot of stuff. You know, the marine kingdom try to rule over all currency and all paperwork. So they want us to go into agreement with them again to get our stuff back. But, you know, there's some things that we're going to do.
Yes, ma'am.
I just ate, my brother. Let me tell you, I went to the flea market that we have here, and they had this Mexican taco truck. Oh my gosh, the best quesadillas I ever had. Oh my word. Chicken, it was so cheesy and juicy, and they put this oily, so good. I just finished it. But you all keep talking now because I'll go on forever. Okay, Slick Mickey, I hadn't heard from you. I see names. Holism. I know Connie been talking. Come on now, let's talk. Got me in a good mood.
Yeah. Do you have like a radio playing in the background. It's kind of actually.
Not I. So what have you all come up with? What's the plan?
Well, the plan is it is the. Do you have a laptop?
Why is it echoing?
Yeah.
It's one of
Is that
y'all.
Big Bro? Do Big Bro need to leave? Mama Pearl, see if you mute and it'll stop. Can you mute yourself when you're not talking?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I don't know how to do it from. There you go. That did it. There's no more echo.
Yeah, I'm talking right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yes.
There you go.
She has, like,
So
two
when
sources
you're not
of,
talking, Mama Pearl, just mute yourself. When you're
Yeah.
not talking.
Yeah. I think it's like she got like something else playing in the background that's playing the live. She got two sources. But yeah. Yeah, the goal is to get to Liberia and build up Liberia as much as we can, and to leave the U.S. because there's no way we could. It's nothing sustainable or healthy for Black people to stay here, as things keep getting worse. And I don't want to be here to find out how shit goes down. I'd rather watch it from a distance.
And the reason why Liberia is it, Mama Pearl, because as you know, Liberia was established, by free ex-enslaved Africans in America in, correct me if I'm wrong with the number, 1847, I want to say. And the reason why this is important, just that date, that year is important because we celebrate here Juneteenth, which is in like 1860 something. So 20 years prior to Juneteenth, Black Americans and Africans were in Liberia, establishing the very first republic in Africa. The whole continent of Africa, Liberia was the very first republic, and it has still been. And the reason why a lot of people don't know about it, reason why it's not in our history books, reason why you have to search and find these things out, is because why would America want Black folks to know that there was a country in Africa that was already there? I'm talking about there's counties called Mississippi, there's cities and states called Virginia, it's crazy. Like the actual connection with America and Liberia is insane. I don't even know all the history of it, but it is there. It's constitutionally ours. In their constitution, all we have to do, and when I say all we have to do, it is literally this simple. Go and help develop it. Our electricians, go bring energy. Our carpenters, go build homes and schools. Our engineers, go and map out roads. That's what Liberia needs. It's us. We all are the development. Hello. We get these educations, we get these degrees, and we rush to go work for some white people to get some money. That's exactly what the plan is always. We need to be rushing to Africa to build and develop so we have something for our future. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. That's the solution. No, it has no spiritual background, non-religious, don't care. Save that. All that keeps us stuck. All that keeps us stuck debating, where's God going to come? No. We have tangible solutions right now. It don't need nothing but people who believe in it. That's it.
I'm sorry, but that sounds wonderful. I myself will have to do some research on Liberia. I know that the time has come for us to leave this place, and that's what the scripture has told us, to get out of her, because this place is going down. It's going to be doomed. And believe it or not, I was just meditating on that this morning. I woke up with that on my heart. Where will we go? Because I know we can't stay here. We cannot.
Let me tell you something, Mama Pearl. I'm gonna interrupt you rightly because what you just said is significant. Because what I know about God is that God still has prophets.
Absolutely.
God still has prophetesses.
Come on.
And do you know what I know about God's people?
Come on.
They still don't listen to them. They still laugh at them. They still mock them. So when you have people screaming from the rooftop, Black people, Liberia is ours. Black people, you already have everything you need. What do they do? What do they do to God's prophets? They say, shut up. They say, no. They say, I don't want to listen to you. They say, no. So your prayer is being answered right now. You better listen. Like seriously. I look at it all the time. people mock God's topics nowadays.
And this is why I'm here. If I wasn't listening, I would have floated away. I stopped. I came. The Most High brought me here. I'm here. Like I say, I'm not doing you a favor. You doing me one too. We need each other. And I didn't know that we had a place to go. So this is wonderful. But we got to go.
Where's Salima go? Make sure Salima, hopefully she hits you up so you can get in with us. Hey, I'm about to relax, man. I got work to do.
Well, what you're going to do is I'm going to follow you. I'm following you. I know about Umoja. Who's Umoja?
That's me.
So you know about the Umoja, code of Umoja?
I'm Umoja.
But the PGRNA, we have a code of Umoja.
Where?
That's our code. The PGRNA, that's our code, a code of Umoja.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I do my best to live by my name. I really mean it. I mean it. And it bothers me when people don't.
Let them know. Listen here. We know about these 5 states, but we need to be moving on,
I really do think that in America, our first plan of action should be all of us to get as close down south as we can. Because when shit hit the fan, what are you going to do? All that, get your gun.
Right.
How? With who? Where?
We need
Where you
to
going?
be ready for it.
Where you going? Like, seriously, especially if you're on the West Coast, like I am, if you're on the West Coast, the Midwest, you're done.
Absolutely.
You're done. Talking about your guns. Get out of here.
Deal with your history and all the...
There's not enough.
And all the blood.
There's not enough guns in this country for black people to defend themselves. Seriously. Ridiculous.
Anyway. And man, the National Guard. Oh my goodness. Got our children thinking that they're your friends. Okay, we can go to the National Guard, we can have a little prom, we can have dances. When they don't, they're gonna be the worst dogs. The worst dogs. Yeah, we need to go. We need to get up out of here. Let me go and do my research, and I'm gonna follow you, my brother. And I give all thanks to the Most High highest for you, because I'm always about the spirit. And
I appreciate you. We're gonna be talking soon. I know that. We're gonna be here for a couple more minutes, but we'll talk more soon.
For sure, most deaf. Peace and love.
Have a good day. Absolutely. That was really nice.
Sorry, bro. I was having some technical.
It's good. Go ahead, man. I don't know if you heard the sister talking, but it was wonderful hearing the elder, man, talk with some power, for real. Man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm just, it's just puzzling to me how people don't think about the future. It's just puzzling.
They do. They just think it's already taken care of. They really feel like America is just going to stay.
Oh, I forgot.
I know you like to say it jokingly.
The white man got this.
Man, you like to say it jokingly, but that's literally back here, bro. Big bro. If you're looking at the screen, it's back here. It's not here. When you say that, no man will be like, you right. No. First thing that they'll do is be like, But back here, when you say, what about the schools? What about policing ourselves? What about running our own government? Back here, it says, man, a white man got it. I'm in America. I ain't got to do that shit. That's the problem. And that's just the truth. They never admit it. It's not here for them to admit. But back here, man, the motherfuckers like, man, we good. I got a job. I'm in America. I'm straight.
That's why, you know what my job has always been?
Get on their throat.
My job has always been to flush that shit out the bushes and make you know that it's there. We ain't just going to ignore it and let it sit in the back of your head. I'm going to show it to you right in front of your eyes. Mm-hmm. And nobody's had a counter yet for that. Every time I raise that point to a black conservative, I've yet to get a counter. That's how you feel. The white man got this. That's why you a black conservative, because you want to conserve the white man's power.
It's a cold line, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they want to convince you that they not. They the real men.
Are you trying to say that the black conservative is the white man's trad wife?
Yes.
Damn.
The black conservative is a Miami chick.
if it was a nice way to break it down, it'd be cool, right? To just explain it like, y'all, this is what you're doing. You like going against your own interest. But it's like that don't compute. But then when you be like, hey, you kind of being a bitch. Now you being mean. Now you being rude. You're disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, what do you do? What do you do for these people? Like, seriously, how do you get the attention of a bitch?
Let's look at whose behavior that sounds like. Because I don't know too many men that tone police. But you know who does tone police? McFeminists.
Yep.
So when you hear a grown black man talking about, I know what you're saying, but I don't like the way you say it.
That's how you say it. It's how you say it.
I know what you're saying. I get it. I get it.
I don't like the way you say it. You sound so mean and caustic. And this is not a man that you're dealing with. Sorry.
How dare you talk about that white daddy like that?
I'm going to point out the poom poom shorts. I'm going to point out all of that. You ain't going to wear that shit in front of me and I'm just supposed to pretend that you ain't got it on? No, you wearing the poom poom shorts and you got that fucking tank top twisted up into a bra for your daddy. I see it and you see it. So we ain't going to pretend that you ain't got it on. The prison Prague uniform. But we going to sit here and pretend like you a real man.
So the black conservative is a trans activist, right?
Whatever the guy is in jail getting fucked for protection, that's who they are.
What was that dude from Silence of the Lambs? Buffalo Bill?
Oh no. Motion in the basket.
Yeah. He's gonna be tucking his dick in. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
They rather do that than LIN. Damn.
Oh shit.
Damn. They rather do that than land infrastructure nation. They rather let a white man spoon them than to do land infrastructure. That is wild to me.
You got a whole what's that thing? The BDSM shit. The whole gimp suit, the whole leather.
Oh yeah.
With a rig.
The red bolts in the mouth.
Mm-hmm. When they saw that Huey in that last episode of The Boys, they're like, "Yo, I'm jealous."
Like
that's really y'all really sick.
That's where I need to be. That's what they were saying.
Y'all retarded, man.
I'm tired of acting like I'm tired. You know what they sound like? You know those women that are complaining now. I don't want to be working. I'm tired of doing all this work. I need somebody else to take control. That's what they sound like.
Yeah. They're in the soft girl era.
Yeah. Not soft guy era. They're in a soft girl era.
GURL.
They tired of all this responsibility that they never even had.
But they ain't
How you gonna be tired of something that you never had?
They ain't getting took to the Michelin restaurant though.
No. They're getting taken to the basement.
Yeah, not even Red Lobster, huh? Just straight to the basement.
Straight to the basement with the other gimp.
Oh.
So he can watch. It's some straight BDSM going on. Those are the acronyms they supporting. They supporting BDSM, not LIN.
Yeah, I got a term for them. They're the Black Power Bottoms.
Oh, damn.
Black Power Bottoms. That's accurate. My favorite is what Minister DeWu said. He says that they want to put the white man on the couch.
Oh, no. I'm mad right now.
Yeah, they mad. So they're going to put him on the couch. He can't sleep in the bed until they, get past their attitude. Then he can come back in the bed and wear their ass out.
Oh, man.
The life of a bitch.
That's crazy.
That's true, man. We support LIN. They support BDSM. That's their ideology. Led by the Pied Piper called Clownogenesis. He's the lead
Violation of
guy.
your live was flagged for hate speech. Ooh,
Who?
What?
yes.
Oh man.
Who, me?
I don't know.
Listen,
You know,
bro.
when black people start black people start talking about black people doing anything together, it's hate speech.
Damn.
Simple as that.
They didn't say who the hate speech was from?
No, it just said it got flagged. Anybody could have came up here and just said we don't like what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, because they know that I'm speaking the truth and they can't take it. It ain't my fault you in the BDSM. You can literally stop that and get down with LIN if you want to.
Nah,
Hey,
they
we're
compelled,
advocates.
man.
If you wanna throw it back at the white man, like we go ahead, man. It's 2024. Come on. This is homophobic.
They
Are not homophobic.
throwing it back.
Yeah.
They are throwing it back.
There's a reason why I said they're into the black power bottom shit, because that means they like, nah, man, they be throwing it. Nah, bro, come on.
Now they want to get mad at a live stream. We only talking about it. Y'all actually doing it.
Want to get their backs blown out and shit.
You doing it. IRL. You doing it. But yet you get mad. They just get mad because you pointing out that they doing it. So now they want to start banning and blocking. I don't want you to say anything. Because they embarrassed to be standing there with that poom poom shorts on and that tank top.
No.
So they gonna tell daddy.
So you're saying they're so gay they make Lil Nas X look straight? I think if there's any black conservatives here, you should come on and defend yourself. Please.
There is no defense. They never defend themselves, ever, because there's nothing to defend. Only thing they can do is press buttons and say that I'm offended, which is ironically the very same thing they was complaining about that woke people do. Interesting.
Mm.
But, I mean, they should be used to this, people going in hard on them. Why is this so unusual now?
I think they want discretion.
And it's so bad. They're defending what Candace Owens said about the dude from Minnesota. Yeah. Them folks are sad, man. George Floyd, yeah, they're defending what happened to him. Talking about he was high or something. But yeah, them folks they're different, man.
Listen, the bottom line is with Candace Owens and the rest of these black conservatives is whatever the white man said, the white man got this. That's it. That's all you need to know. The white man got this. If you as a black person say it's one way and the white man says it's another way, guess which way they going? Who do you think Myron is appealing to when he says the Klan was right?
The Klan.
Exactly. White boys. Yo, fuck them niggas. Yeah, fuck them.
Speaking of BDSM, you see how he was in those photos, right? It was as
There's no problem
like
about his bottom. He's just the bottom, man.
Yeah, him with a whole bunch of white dudes. It should be called whited.
Him, Candace Owens, Jesse Lee Peterson. They just run off the names. There's big profit in talking shit about black people.
Mm-hmm.
Big profit in that. These people can do it and go to sleep at night, rest well, get up and eat their cornflakes. Not a problem. And they're allowed to walk around and do it. So what's the pushback? Like, it's all W's for them. And all the people that should be talking about land infrastructure, nationhood and nationhood and Liberia and stuff like that, they're engaging in this Democrat-Republican bullshit. This is what got their interest, not anything that we're talking about, because we're talking about solutions. And once there's a solution to a problem, the problem doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. If you solve the problem, how can I keep talking about it? That's the life of a bitch. Like they said, soft girl era. They in their soft girl era.
They gonna run and tell daddy.
Mm-hmm. Daddy, he talking about you.
You notice they're never against like tax cuts, right? Because all the money should go to daddy. All
right.
Ooh.
Sound familiar?
Oh man, y'all just reminded me when Kanye was talking to number 45 talking about that red hat gives him power and all that. Like, yo, he was like doing what's really going on. He doesn't have the filter to just, not say it like that though. But yeah.
Gives them power. Like, women are the reflection of the guy they're with. It's so flat conservative.
Yeah, so they got a bunch of Jenny Thomases on their arms.
For anybody coming in, tapping in now, we talking about the future of black people. We talking about how particularly black men seems to be okay being the bitch of white men in America. And we trying to explain that we have a solution, and we think that we need to come together and execute this solution and get our people up out of here. Any questions?
LIN.
Land, infrastructure, nationhood. For those in the back.
Speaking of like BDSM, there's somebody here who just joined who's politically bi-curious. At least they're out in the open with it. That's cool.
Who's that?
They just came in. They just came in to watch it. But it was kind of a hilarious username. We'll learn about them. You can go to our website, Juju Yamiya. You see.
Yamaya, can you put the website in there? So we have a website where you sign up to be in a group. And the reason why we have the website is so you can prove that you black for obvious reasons. Don't cost you nothing. That BAIOAfricstan.org cost you nothing but a few minutes. Once you do that, you hit any of us up, and then we bring you into the fold. We got Discord group. We got WhatsApp chats. We always online. Every Saturday and Tuesday, we actually are in Liberia on Zoom with young men and women talking about politics and ethics. And we always talking about our plan. We just come on here to talk to y'all to see who's want to get down with an actual plan. So yeah, and we implementing it now. We just know that it takes more of us, and it will go so much smoother and faster if we have more of us. It's not rocket science. Everybody talking and taking y'all money. Nobody is doing anything except telling y'all to do the same shit that we've been doing. So yeah, come on, come be down. We ain't just talking, but y'all gotta show up. We here. We waiting on y'all.
Would y'all say that the black conservative is a swirler?
Yeah, for sure.
He be swirling on that dick.
It's either that or Jenny Thomas.
Like,
All right, y'all. My woman just said she about to call Brad, so I gotta go.
All right.
I'm getting off this dang thing. Make sure, sis, though, Juju Yamaya, did you get the link? Or hit any of us up. Sorry, I'm trying to do 8 things at once. Hit any of us up on here to get it to you. I snapshot the link. There you go. And we could talk. We could talk in message or anything with anybody here, and I can tell you the steps to take if you want. Cool? Because I've seen you around, Juju. I have seen you around on some of my posts and stuff. So
peace, Juju.
Peace.
All right, y'all.
Thank you, Juju. Seriously. Thank you.
Y'all gonna be in the lounge later?
We'll talk ASAP.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll go there. I'll be there later on tonight.
Okay.
Like after 9 or something. If y'all on.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm about to hit you up, Juju. All right. Love y'all, man. Peace with it.
Peace.
Peace.